Thank God we made it. I should close it. You scared of fireworks? Today being the 31st day of December 2022, this is like a crossover service and I couldn't go to the church again. I just connected to my church online and here is me listening to the Word of God. It was a wonderful service actually. I was blessed. Not so long after this time, we crossed over to the new year in Nigeria. Some minutes later, we crossed over into the new year in the UK. This took place for about 5 minutes. Don't be scared, baby. These are fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks.
Happy New Year! Thank God we made it. I should close it. You scared of fireworks?
A few moments later.
Hello everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to every one of you. You are welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome and do well to hit the subscribe button if you have not done so yet. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are always appreciated. We had our crossover service and it was more like till dawn. The service finished around 4, so it was like I went for a night VG, though I connected online like you saw. So we woke up, everybody woke up not too long, and you know it's a celebration day and it's eating, greeting your loved ones, wishing everyone nice wishes for the new year. Those that have not made resolutions yet, people are making their resolutions. Like that. So during Christmas, the food I prepared for the family was jollof rice. But today we want to do something different. We are making egusi soup and pounded yam. Pounded yam, not poundo yam. Pounded yam, like real yam. I want to go African today. So that is what I'm going to be making in my kitchen, and that is what we're going to be eating as our food or our meal for this new year, or this first day in the year. So cook along with me as usual. This is also my first new year in the UK, so it is memorable. That's why I just had to do this video for memory's sake. Like really nothing is going on, although I'm not close to the city center. I know so many things happen around the city center or in the city center, so those that live close to the city center are having mad fun because I will be preparing soup today, or this time I had already defrosted my meat, my tomo, and I have my stockfish here. So last night, before the crossover service started, I'd already brought them out from the freezer so that it will just defrost by itself. So just watch me how I make food for the family. soaked enough. I may just rinse it again. So from here, I will just transfer it into my pot. So because the common is very thick and the stockfish is not soft, very soft yet, so I'm going to be boiling those ones for like maybe 10 to 15 minutes before adding my meat, so that the meat does not overboil. Then I'll spice everything.
Baby, you give me midnight.
I previously added my seasoning, my salt, my onion, so that's why I'm not adding again. You know, because today is New Year, there will be a little twist in this my egusi soup. It's not just the regular soup, so I may not just follow a particular method. So I'm going to check it later to see if it's soft. I have my Yoruba people call it tatashe, red pepper. I have my chunky big tomato, and I have my 2 onion bulbs inside it. So I'm going to be blending this. This is what I'm going to mix with my blended egusi. I have my blended egusi, but then I want to just quickly blend this one, and I'm going to combine it with my blended egusi. I didn't put pepper because my crayfish, there's enough pepper in the crayfish, and I'm going to add another pepper depending on how it comes out, and this is also pepper. So I just want to see how it goes, to see if I'm going to add pepper. My baby is talking here, please pardon me. He's also trying to cook with the mom. So I'm blending this right away.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
I'm done blending it. I just put on my expeller because of the smoke of the fume coming out from the food. So that's why you can hear that background noise. I'm just going to be pouring it right here. I think this will be too much for what I need it for, so I'll be keeping this in the freezer. I have my blended egusi all the way from my motherland, Nigeria. I got this last week, so it's still in the Ziploc, and they blended it for me from that side. I'll be taking maybe 2.5 spoons of this blended egusi, and I'll be mixing it with my blended tomato. So this is me mixing it. That reminds me, I need to bring out my oil and place it close to the cooker, because of the weather, or I don't know if that's the kind of oil we get here. It's not like the one over there in my motherland. If you want to cook, you want to have brought it out and be melting it. Otherwise, when you want to cook, you will have to wait. So usually before I start making soup, I'll just bring it out and just keep it behind the pot so that it gets warmed up. I'm just going to cling film it so that the onion, everything will go inside it very well. So I'll set this aside. My meat is cooked now. It's cooked. Don't know if you can see it. So I can get my meat stock from this. I've checked it is cooked. So I want to proceed to the making of the soup.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
My pot is on the cooker, and as soon as it's dried, I'm going to be pouring my oil. I won't allow it fry for too long. Then I will introduce my, should I call it marinated egusi melon. I'm going to be pouring it inside.
You're some kind of butterfly, baby. You give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
I won't be frying my meat at all because it's soup. So I'll just put everything inside like that. Part of the reason why I don't like using fish. I don't like using fish when making soup like this because I don't want anything that will put particles of bones inside. So even if I want to use fish, I'll just fry the fish and keep it separate. So whenever I want to eat the soup, I will just pick instead of putting it inside. So I use meat most times or chicken for soups like this. Here is my crayfish, and this is my pepper. I'm not going to season it again because the stock from the meat was already seasoned. The last thing I'm going to be introducing to my soup is my vegetables. So I'm going to be adding ugu leaf, or we call it pumpkin leaf, and my bitter leaf, like just a little, just to have that little bitter taste. That's what I'll be adding. But as this is cooking, I will just be boiling my yam for the pounded yam. And you know when you want to make pounded yam, you don't put salt. So I'm just going to be peeling the yam and cooking it straight away.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
So this is ready. This is ready. Like soup is ready. Like I said before, you don't put salt in the yam you want to pound, because if you do that, it's not going to be elastic. Yeah. It's not going to be elastic. So I'm going to leave this one for like another 15 to 20 minutes. Then I'll be right back with the pounding.
A few moments later.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me, your body, and mine. Baby, you you're giving me wind and rain.
We are eating and we are full. I feel like going to lie down now. I've never even washed the dishes yet. Man, the food entered very well. The time is just say 1 p.m. I don't know if I'll be able to go out, but if I don't go out, then this is how I've spent my New Year indoors with my family, and I hope it will be better next year. Thanks for watching, and this is the current state of how I live in Scotland or Aberdeencity. Do comment, share and like this video. See you in my next one, and bye.